So in today's video, I have a pretty cool gameplay, the standard TDM, going crazy on the mouse and keyboard. Let me know if down in the comment section below if you guys want to see some more of the hand cam. The class setup, it's like the normal RAM setup, but all I did was I removed the barrel and I put the sight on, and I also put a suppressor on and removed the VT suppressor and removed the other Cassis brake or whatever it's called on the muzzle. So that's the only thing that I changed on the RAM setup. It feels really good on mouse and keyboard, but I wanted to talk today about the mouse input, and something is really wrong. So you guys see my aim here on multiplayer, but when I go over to Warzone, my aim feels absolutely horrible. If you guys didn't know, I'm playing on 3.4 sensitivity at 800 DPI, and I'm using 1.33 monitor coefficient. And the only reason why I'm doing that is because I want something a little bit faster when it comes to the ADS sensitivity. I like to keep the sensitivity, ADS sensitivity, I should say, at a 1. But when it comes to Warzone, I like playing at a 0 monitor coefficient, but something just feels completely off in Warzone in this sensitivity. It feels like multiplayer, it feels good. Like I played a lot of multiplayer, but when I go into Warzone, it just feels horrible. And I think it has to do with like how big the map is and the stutters, like the micro stutters you get on big map on Warzone, I should say. And even in Resurgence, it just feels horrible. And that is coming from someone who used all of the mouse fixes, all of the config things that you can do, trying to fix the mouse input, the yaw and the pitch speed and horizontal and the vertical, all that good stuff. I've already tried that. So, and I honestly think it's kind of a placebo effect, because I can switch over my sensitivity to a higher sensitivity, and say if I wanted to play at a 4 in-game sensitivity, it feels about the same, right? But the one thing I do notice is one moment my aim could be just fine in Warzone, and then it feels like I have an acceleration or deceleration, or my mouse gets stuck. And I think that has to do with, like I said, the server issues. It feels like somehow input is tied to the server. And in big map, I'm getting like 170 FPS all the way up to 230, right? There's not that big of a dip. And I thought that it had to do with like maybe I'm dropping FPS and like it feels like it's accelerating or decelerating, but no, that's not the case. And it's really confusing for me. Let me know down in the comment section below if you guys play mouse and keyboard on Warzone and you hop into multiplayer. Does it feel different? Does it feel smoother in multiplayer, and then you hop into Warzone and it just feels absolutely laggy? It feels horrible. And it does not feel like I say MW 2019, like Warzone, that was like the best mouse input, right? Like that was the best feeling input ever. And then you hop into this one and it's just like, what happened, man? I can't control my cursor. I can't, my mouse, I can control my mouse, but it doesn't do what I want it to do, right? I'm used to being able to make those micro adjustments, but in Warzone, dude, it just feels horrible. And I have a 4080, guys. I have a 4080 and a 5900, and it feels bad. I have a decent PC, and it just, I don't know. And I know most people, they're getting like 90 FPS, 110 FPS, and I don't know if maybe it's just, I don't know, man. It's really weird, and I can't put my finger on it, but I noticed nobody's really talking about it. And maybe it's because I haven't played Warzone and I'm just not used to it, just like the mouse input. But I want to go back and forth between multiplayer and Warzone, having a good time in multiplayer when I'm playing solo, and then when I'm playing with my friends who all they do is they play Warzone, I want to play mouse and keyboard. But I can't do that because, for one, when I switch over to controller, it just feels 10 times better. You don't notice those micro stutters or anything. Everything is just smooth, and I don't know if that's just them saying, hey, we don't want you to play mouse and keyboard in Warzone, we want you to use a controller. I don't know. But it's really interesting, and like I said, nobody is really talking about it, and I wanted to bring it to light. So like I said, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys are struggling in Warzone with mouse and keyboard. I wanted to get back to how I was playing MW 2019 or original Warzone 1. It just felt amazing, and there was really no complaints with the mouse input. People are still complaining about controller aim assist being overpowered, but I feel like we were like on an even playground, right? Like I felt like it was okay playing mouse and keyboard on Warzone 1, but this game I just cannot do it, and it's really sad, but I can't put my finger on it. And I know True Game Data came up with a video on why mouse input feels bad, but what I'm experiencing is de-acceleration and acceleration when I don't want it, right? Like when I'm in a gunfight up close, I want to have full control over my mouse, and it just feels like I lose control over my mouse in every close range gunfight. It's not just one or two like the odd off, it's every close range gunfight, and every gunfight in Warzone matters, right? Everything matters in Warzone. Your life matters, and it's so annoying, man. But that's all I wanted to talk about in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know, like I said, down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? As always, guys, remember to stay blessed and stay humble. We got Rebirth coming out soon, next week. Super hyped for that. I'm gonna be playing on controller and mouse and keyboard in that. But as always, I'll catch you guys in another video, and have a good day. Peace.